Have you got the address, yeah?
Yeah, Deanie's. To have some offal for breakfast, if that's all right.
Safe. We do this in slow motion, yeah?
Slammed it.
Safe.
Yeah.
Cheers.
You the idea, sir.
Everyone hates on haggis, man, but it's just got a bad
What
rap.
actually is haggis?
It's this little fluffy animal that runs around the Highlands in Scotland. And everyone chats shit about Scottish cuisine, how it's all deep fried and unhealthy, yeah, but like, we're just real about it. The homegrown stuff is something that I love, and I've always wanted the boys to like try stuff from where I'm from. I never really had an idea of even what that was myself.
Food is just like what connects people without sounding corny, do you know what I mean? Like, food is like the base level of any culture in the world.
No matter what, you all get to the root of everything through food.
We're from a place where it is literally the archetypal melting pot, innit? Like, I'm half Kurdish, I'm half Czech, you're half English, half Jamaican, Kieran's Scottish, right? So, like, we should be breaking down those barriers and learning about shit. We always have growing up.
Even, like, growing up on my estate, you could walk on one balcony and just smell every different food you could imagine, just in one block, you know?
Like a food sound clash.
Yeah.
We're going to Deanie's because they've got the famous haggis and cheese toasty there.
Look. Hello.
How you doing? You all right?
Good, yeah.
So the Hamish Macbeth is our sort of signature toasty, and that comes with everything: haggis, bacon, cheese, caramelised onion.
Do you know what Hamish Macbeth is?
Yeah, obviously. It's Shakespeare, innit?
Hamish Macbeth? No, that's Macbeth. The Scottish version of Shakespeare. No, he's a guy for telly.
Did you think it was Shakespeare as well?
I have no
Do you know who
idea.
Shakespeare is?
Yeah. Hello, guys. You all right?
These lot are shook at this, you know, they're having a bit of offal for breakfast. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's the kind of stuff that's not often used, so often it gets wasted.
That's it, yeah. Straight out of French cuisine, basically.
But it's perfect with a beer as well.
Yeah.
Late in
Yeah.
the day.
Oh, there you go.
Hangover cure.
See, there you go.
Nice one, boys. Thank you,
Nice
brother.
one. Cheers.
Nice one,
Cheers,
boys.
yeah?
Here we go.
Yes.
Bang, bang.
If you didn't know what was in it, you go straight in on that.
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
100%.
Cheers, brother.
Oh, it makes me so proud.
Yeah, fire.
I really like it.
Yeah. That's just the bareback, innit?
You got the mustard in it as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Safe.
Slange it.
Safe.
Solange.
Solange.
Fucking love Beyonce. Oh yeah, Marky.
Yeah, go. It's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm doing this.
I've never seen him like that before, man. That's proper. I mean, it looks like a faina,
Put
doesn't
some
it?
haggis in there.
Oh, you doing that, yeah? Look, he loves haggis so much now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Cheers.
Safe.
Yeah. That is next level. This is your baby then?
Yeah.
No, it's pretty boss move, like doing a joint that just does like haggis-based stuff.
It wasn't the easiest sell to start with. A lot
Yeah.
of people can be quite sceptical about haggis.
Yeah.
See, I'm Scottish, like, originally.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, obviously don't sound it. I had a thick Scottish accent in school
Yeah.
in year
Yeah, you
10.
gotta drop that.
This is a matter of survival.
I've been in business for like 10 years now. Just had her 10th birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite a big day, like a whole decade of haggis.
Scottish food in general freaks people out. You know, everyone thinks it's really unhealthy crap. You know, but like, you know, when you look at something like this, it comes from like French beginnings. You know, that kind of stuff. Using all the ingredients, chucking in a bit of like flavour.
It doesn't need to be glamorous, you know, it's just
Yeah.
tasty.
So like obviously Kieran's Scottish, doing all our cultures. So we're going to a Kurdish spot where my dad's from,
Amazing.
in Edgware Road. So we'll have a little drive, and then we're gonna go to a Jamaican spot.
Yeah, you'll get a good feed.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
There's a lot of similarities between our cultures, I believe. We're just down in Scotland, they're like nations within countries. You know, that's what we share, you
And
know?
also, I did an ancestry test recently, and I'm 2% Scottish.
There you go. And I'm probably a bit Kurdish. We lived together for a bit.
Exactly. I sing the song.
Save it for the restaurant.
No, do a version here.
Kaznale kormordowa, korzendawa.
It means nobody say the Kurds are dead, because Kurds are alive.
Proof.
Slap 'em. I've known Kieran for like 20 plus years. I've known Marky for maybe like, what, 15 years, 12 years. He was like one of the local skaters like, in my ends. Like, they proper got along.
Like, at first I was like, great, I've been replaced. The guy is so easy to get along with. I'll be the fucking judge of that. I came to school when I was from Scotland when I was 14. And I was deprived of like any kind of like variety when it came to food.
And Kieran got brought into the class on his first day and like, sat at the front. I was like, what, do you smoke jaw? And he was like, what? And I was like, oh, nah, nothing. And I went back to the car. I was like, nah, he's not safe, he don't blaze.
He's not.
Yeah. He was around the back of the bike sheds blazing, and he turns up and he's like, oh, is that a bit of puff, is it? And I was like, yeah,
so
puff. So it turned out he just didn't know what draw
You
meant.
know, got a gram I can tell.
Yeah.
Went through some naughty shit like after school and stuff. Ended up like, getting stabbed up and all that kind of stuff and thinking, this is bollocks. Went to Scotland, everyone was like, why'd you go down there for that? We could have done that for you. You might as well just hang around here for a bit. The genesis of Taste Cadets has come from like escaping all that shit, really.
People to Nothing came about because we started doing something that we enjoyed and loved, right? Which is comedy and fucking around with our friends and strip it back. Like, what else do I love? Like, me and Kieran love food and travel. Let's do this, innit? Marky was our mate at the time. This is perfect. There's 3 of us. Yeah, that is dope to say.
I love this city.
I think I had that moment in, was it Thailand, in that abandoned sort of
Don't be
temple?
racist.
Where was it, Vietnam?
Yeah.
We just stumbled across this sort of abandoned like temple. I just couldn't believe it, that I was there.
That's her mother and daughter.
I just had a little sit down and a little breakthrough and a little cry just to appreciate where I was. I think I was like grateful for you two bringing me in and going, oh, do you want to like do this thing with us?
Oh, it looked like a breakdown to us, but you called it a breakthrough. Rosh bash. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll get the Iraqi kebab, the lula kebab, and we'll get the dolma and then we'll share, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yak dolma, yaprach, or yak lula kebab, Iraqi kebab. Yeah. This is proper Kurdish naan bread. We've had this before. Zor khosha. Yeah, back in the day, there wasn't that many Kurdish restaurants, and this place, Serchnar and Azmar, opposite, are 2 places my dad used to go to, and it's mad because you just take it for granted at the time, and then now it's something I really miss, and it's proper comforting, you know?
I went to one on my own once, trying to pluck up the courage to be like, my mate's Kurdish, that's why I'm here. But like, to me, it's such a special thing in my head, but to them, they're just like, yeah, you get
No, but you know, it's not true though, because the culture is so untapped and unknown, and like, we've been fighting to have our own country, you know, like, and that's only in the north of Iraq, like Turkish Kurds, Syrian Kurds, Iranian Kurds, they still can't have their identity. So when someone from another culture knows about it, they love that.
When you get older, you really want to know, innit?
Yeah, man, and the reason I'm here is because my dad had to run away from Saddam in the 80s, you know? When you start speaking to all like the old uncles that just look like, seem like sweet old men, there were people who knew from like the freedom fighters from the Peshmerga and that who were like fighting for that freedom.
All of this stuff would have been shared in the mountains, like sitting around a fire, having a little stew or something like that, sharing exactly this kind of bread.
Yeah, man.
You know, like...
Yeah, for sure.
God, I wish I was a freedom fighter.
Blow some bubbles for you.
Mashallah. Hey, that is sick. Hey, look, Kieran, it's basically the size of your head. Yeah, this is quite surreal being in a place where I've only been with my dad and people from my culture.
His dad just opened his door and his little wife on underpants. Get in!
R.I.P. Kamal. He smoked 60 fags a day. I used to have to make him jog of this every morning and shit, so he'd have it all day.
Yeah. In his room, Kieran, waiting here, do not come down.
I'm doing something weird.
It's not as though I met you, I was like, oh, cool, man, where are you from? Where's your heritage? We're just kids. And so I was like, when we first went round his house, it would more be like, oh, let's get a munch, because we were like blazed out of our mind.
I thought like really fatty lamb stews and stuff. I thought, oh, they're not gonna like that.
His whole house would be smelling of it, and I'd be like, bring that shit out now. His mum, like, obviously no shame, was like, sit down anyway. Like, I was upstairs, I sit down, have it, and she just started dishing me up with all sorts, and from that moment, I think it was your mum that introduced me to a lot of flavours that I'd never had, like.
Zor, Joanna. Beautiful, huh? It's happy with sumac. It gives you like the sour element, basically. You see how like a kebab usually would be like a bit more like almost rubbery sort of thing. This is like crumbly. Do you know what I'm saying? So that That's the texture of a Kurdish or Iraqi-style kebab, basically. But you had quite a English white food upbringing, innit?
Yeah, well, when my mum and dad split up, obviously, I didn't see my dad too much.
Yeah.
So it was basically just the white side of my family.
Yeah.
So it was standard, like, ham, egg and chips, basically.
Yeah.
To be fair to my mum, she was, like, working and going to university. When I was 16, I started travelling with skateboarding.
He was the most wide-eyed, even though he'd been travelling around the world with skateboarding and stuff, seeing different places, but not through their food.
I've been to the skate parks there, and I've gone into a supermarket, got ham and bread and beers, and that's it.
This is mint, rice, tomatoes, lots of dill, heavy on the lemon. Cheers. The sweetness from like the tomato puree, the pomegranate molasses, the tartness from the lemon, and it's just like proper comforting, soft, like.
Like, it tastes fresh. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be so, like, you know what I mean?
It's banging.
Yeah, spot on.
Yeah, fire, man.
Banging little ends as well, sort of reminds me of Hounslow.
Yeah, Edgware Road, it's like, it's mad Middle Eastern, man. It's like, when you walk through at night, you can just smell shisha, orange juice getting made on the side, and little beat. Yeah, we're gonna go Smoky Jerk. This place has come up time and time again on our list and recommendations from people. It's meant to have fire, like obviously jerk, but jerk pork they're known for, and jerk lamb as well.
I've only been to Jamaica when I was young. I was 4, so I need to go back. Yeah, so my granddad's still having kids as well. It's called Jablu. He was like a sort of political leader in the 60s when the Rastafarians moved to Notting Hill. So there's pictures of Bob Marley holding up my dad. And now I've got pictures of Damian Marley holding up my little brother as well. So it's like generational shots,
Wait, and Jablu wrote a book, right?
It's called The Movement of the Rastafari. I've got to reread it because it's like very political. I've read it and just basically didn't understand it at all.
Yeah, when you're younger as well, innit?
So I'll have to reread it.
So when did you start to like link your dad in that?
After I had a psychotic break.
Oh, naturally.
Yeah, that was like about 10 years ago. After like I had like a bit of an episode. I don't know what come to me, but I was just like, get my dad here.
It's mad how things work out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Under the like, maddest
It's kind of what you
situations.
felt like you needed, sort of thing, innit?
Yeah, at that time I was just like, get my dad here.
Under stress and duress, you know, some part of your brain was like, I know what I need.
Yeah.
Some sort of reconnection.
Yeah.
Just being able to talk about things is
It's
like,
mad,
I don't
'cause
feel any shame in that.
The amount we sort of rip and gun each other, there's a time for that.
Because it just goes to show whether it's on a good scale or a bad scale, we definitely like wear our hearts on our sleeve.
Yeah, we've got a Taste Cadets playlist out now on Spotify. Kieran's more like, what would you say is?
Sort of like really grating house.
Yeah, Kieran's house. You were never into music though, were you?
Of course I was.
Growing up.
Like, of course I was. But like, that's the thing, I
No,
don't
but you
get
never really liked music.
You've always wanted to be part of a scene, but never really been part of a scene. But then you got into like, you know, garage and then you,
Bro,
you know.
what are you talking about? From secondary school, I was MCing and I was doing Pike Radio. Yeah? So that's fucking bullshit. No, but the thing is, I wasn't terrorising you. You've never really been into music, like an actual, do you know what I mean? You're more into like podcasts and LBC and stuff.
Yeah, and sort of, you know, right-wing propaganda. On vinyl.
We went to Ochi's, me and Kieran, in Bush. I think I just got like a brown stew chicken.
Yeah, that's exactly what you got.
And he went, oh, I'll have the same as him, please. And then when we got out of the shop, I had a brown stew chicken and he had like what looked like boiled chicken, white rice and ketchup.
Fucking ketchup squirted on it. And I was like, no. It might be something that you haven't had. I'll try it. Yeah, it's ketchup.
Yeah.
If my patois starts flaring up, guys, pinch me.
We get the jerk pork, jerk chicken, jerk lamb, and a couple peanut punches.
Slap them.
I'm the chef now.
There you go.
Oh, that's the jerk lamb there, yeah.
This is how we cook our rice and peas.
Okay. Oh, on the fire as well, yeah.
Yes. That's the traditional way.
There's a skill to it, innit? And yeah, I got to use my own senses. I'm crying already. Yeah.
See, that's something you can't replicate at home, man. That's just like...
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Bless, brother.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate your time, man. Smell me? I've been jerked.
Pop the boot, Kirosh.
You have it in the van.
You zerd?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Rack it up. Rack it up. I've never been such a fuckable plate.
Okay, so we've gone half jerk sauce, a bit sweeter, and a half spicy, innit?
Half pepper sauce,
Yeah? All right, let's do it. Ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Safe.
Oh, babe.
Got
word.
crackling.
Yeah, no pork belly, innit?
Smoky, chewy gristle.
This hot sauce is making me hysterical.
No.
Wow.
No, tender.
I'd get this like once a year for my birthday, but my mum would just be so busy. It was like a whole day's cooking, innit? So like my mum would be like, I'm doing the jerk pork, come round at this time, go around there, just already waiting on a plate ready for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your mum cook it well, then?
Yeah. Well, my
okay.
dad's mum taught my mum how to cook.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, boys. Ooh. Whoa, this one's got a kick.
That's called Mad Neck. Wow. Fucking hell. No, tender, innit?
Honestly, it'll be the best jerk I've had.
Yeah. In a spot. I mean, obviously my nan and mum.
Yeah, of course. And also, seeing how it was made as well fucking adds to it, innit? My guy, thank you so much for showing me your culture.
Anytime.
I'll show you mine before kissing.
Marcus, baby, you haven't touched your fritter.
Fuck off, clear up. Come over here.
Thank God I'm full.
Fuck that, bro, innit?
Yeah, it's a bit of a...
Just boggly eyes.
Racist bigot.
We're ending the day now in North. We've been east to west to south. Now we're going to finish the day with 4 legs for a proper sit-down meal with some good friends.
5-course dessert.
One more?
Hey, this the wave now, man. Yeah.
Hello, Carlton.
It's Clinton, yeah?
Oh, hello, mate. I've got you saved as Carlton. Sorry, mate.
That's all right.
That's embarrassing. Yeah.
55 square metres is 60 mil.
Do you want me to go for 3.5?
Day job shit.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. I can do that for 1,600 supplied and installed.
Cheers, then.
Cheers. Bye.
It's Clinton. What the fuck is wrong with you?
As a regular customer, don't be cheeky to my customers. I've got a loudspeaker.
Maybe you should know his name.
He's one of my most valued customers, Carlton.
I've been calling for years, you prick.
Oh, my days.
That's amazing. Oh, check this. It's a Slovakian tune. It's... You know what he says? You've got a child's cheek and really nice hair. Talking to a girl. Fucking hell. Oh, the drop's the one, isn't it?
You gotta translate.
Powerful. It's powerful. It's like tears in the eyes. He hasn't turned up. Look at the door. He's there. It's enough of that now. Our boys, Ed and Jamie, run this thing called 4 Legs, which started as a pop-up. Now they own their own pub called the Plimsoll, so it'd be sick to go see them and basically get a little feed on. Hey, brother.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, man.
Nice to see you.
It's sick, man. Proper boozer, man.
This is all stuff that we took out and then kind of repurposed it to like rebuild the front of the kitchen.
Okay, sick.
And then yeah, we put all of this in, man.
It's almost got like a, like a San Sebastian type of like tapas bar type of vibe to it.
Yeah, 100%.
Cheers. Nice one, boys.
Bang.
Nice, man. peppery from San Sebastian.
Oh, yeah.
So there's cod, there's mullet.
That's pub food, man. Hot, salty, crispy, and all that with a couple of beers.
I love the small place restaurants because a lot of the time it's chefs that work in like high-level places that want to just bang out good food at that high level at a more accessible thing. And because we love trying things, it's like the perfect way to do that.
Yeah.
So you've got cuttlefish, you've got the pigeon boona there.
I love that.
I think that. Yeah, that's fire.
Oh my God. That's
Good.
so, yeah, proper Asian flavors, man. It's got like a pad thai twist to it. It's heavy on the fish sauce.
Making you feel nice. Yeah. Cameraman, I ain't missing you out, bro. That's Gurnard.
Do you know what the gurnard looks like? I've cooked a gurnard before. It's the weird-looking fish, bro. It looks like me. It's like, it's got these two boggly eyes right on top of his head.
Yeah.
You know, it's a Kieran fish.
See the burgers, yeah? The Dexter burger. They're proper known for it here. Ed and Jamie's favourite burger was a Big Mac, right? So they tried to recreate that with the flavour profile in there. And it basically has that Big Mac sauce in it sort of thing, innit? This is the type of shit you can eat when you're stuffed out your mind still.
I was just going to say, I literally can't put another thing in my mouth
It's the
apart from
perfect
this burger.
dessert,
Yeah.
basically.
Do you know what I love about this guy, yeah? He started his own restaurant. It's a fucking pub. He hasn't given up his craft, and he's there slinging out burgers while being a pub landlord and just like watching everyone have fun, tucking into these, yeah? That is pure artistry.
Started the day with lungs, as you should. Then we flew over to Kurdistan to have all types of stuffed vegetables.
Yeah, that young G on the barbecue.
Yeah.
Edit on the back of the van,
Yeah.
as you should.
Brought it to North London because we're in the modern day with young chefs knocking up fire food.
Fed well by our best mates, Ed and Jamie.
And we're having a bloodbath. That was banging, man. Where should we fly to next?